Manchester United back in action, Champions League, looking to sew this group up. Manchester United need 1 point to sew it up and apparently need 1 point to win the group, which is good news because Manchester United should be going into this in confident mood that we can get that 1 point over Basel, who have been very good in this group so far. Apart from Manchester United beating them at Old Trafford, they've been pretty decent in the group, but they're not one of the top teams. So Manchester United should be going into this in confident mood that we can get that point and then be allowed to rest players for that final game. I'm hoping we can still rotate this squad a bit as well, because 1 point away in Basel isn't the hardest thing to do. So Manchester United should be going there with confidence that we can get that, well, even get the victory, to be honest, to take us through to the next stage of the Champions League. You want to get your group done as early as possible so you can rest players for the last 1 or 2 games. Now, Manchester United should be looking to rotate a bit, but I wouldn't expect wholesale changes because Jose Mourinho does want to just get that 1 point out of the way, because if we were to lose the game, then we'd have to put out a strong team in the last game. We've got Manchester City on the horizon after that last group game. I think it's about the weekend after that, I think straight after. So he's going to want to get the group done this Wednesday and then be able to rotate the whole squad really if he wants to for that last game and give just players game time that need it. So what sort of team do I expect? I expect David Hare will start in goal. I mean, he probably will rotate the back four slightly. I reckon he could potentially go with Darmian on one side, Blind on the other. If he's going to go with the back four, then it will be Lindelof and Smalling. That's if he goes with the back four. What he's going to go for in midfield, Herrera and McTominay maybe. Then Mkhitaryan in that number 10 role. It is a real conundrum what he's going to pick. We just do not know. Then I wouldn't expect Martial and Rashford to both start this game. I would expect one of them to be on the bench. Now, obviously Martial scored a goal in the weekend, so he may well keep his place. That usually it's one or the other that's been playing recently, but because they both started that game, then the other one can't step in, so you don't know which one's going to come out. But I would like to see them both go out there and play again. Put Rashford on one side, Martial on the other, and obviously Romelu Lukaku down the middle. But he's probably not. He's going to probably play someone else that who that is. Maybe a key one matter in the team. Maybe Lingard will play. We will just have to wait and see. But there are options at Manchester United. Now he could even give Paul Pogba another game, but the weekend's game is much more important to Manchester United than this one for me. So I wouldn't start Paul Pogba again this weekend. Maybe bring him off the bench. He's only just come back from injury, so we don't really want to risk him too much in this sort of game where there isn't huge emphasis on Manchester United to go out there and have to get the victory. I mean, if the worst comes to the worst, we would have to take it to that last game, but I'll be happy if Manchester United get the point that will take us through as apparently group winners of this. I would expect Zlatan Ibrahimovic to be on the bench because Jose Mourinho did say that he's not fit enough, nowhere near fit enough to start the game. So hopefully we will see him in the second half. I mean, you could also even pick Marouane Fellaini for this one. I mean, that wouldn't even be the worst option in midfield. You look at Scott McTominay and saying and Herrera playing in there, but he's more than capable of putting Marouane Fellaini into the team because Fellaini hasn't played a lot of football lately, and he's going to want to give him some minutes. So there is a lot of options for Manchester United. I wouldn't expect the likes of Luke Shaw, Rojo, and them sort of players to play in this one. Apparently Luke Shaw has travelled with the squad, but I can't see him playing this game. He may well play the final group game if Manchester United have won the group, but I just can't see him playing this one. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this game. I think Manchester United are going to get the job done in this one. I'm going to say that Manchester United sneak the game 2-1. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.